It's time for business, and Sandra Fenno has joined me.
Hello, Israel. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. You're looking elegant today.
Thank you very much. So are you?
Okay.
Yeah, a lot to talk about in business.
All right.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Sandra Fenno. I'm here for business. Calls of employees of beverage manufacturing and water bottling company Coca-Cola Ghana demonstrated today to register their displeasure of news that the managing director, Seth Edubah, has been relieved of his post. According to report, Mr. Edubah was fired by the parent company, Equatorial Guinea. Union Chairman Abdullahi Sani Mohammed spoke to Darokwao earlier on Business Live.
That we heard a rumor from somewhere else that our manager, the managing director, has been sacked or his appointment has been terminated. Fortunately enough, it's like the workers were not happy with the news. For that matter, they tried to agitate, and then through the agitation, like ICU came in and then called us that we should the executive come to their office. So we went there this morning, and it's like we had an engagement with them, and they said fine, definitely we want to see the one who is in charge of EGCD, that's the WAP representative here. So we went to the WAP office, see the one our MD report. So we engaged them, and then they said it is true. The news that we heard, it is true that they have been heard.
Do you know why he's being relieved of his position?
No, they said for apparent reason they cannot tell us exactly what happened. It's like it's common between the two of them. They cannot disclose to us. But okay, fine. Then the workers are serious enough. The grounds are not better for the business to go on. If that is the case, then they should rather come and then pronounce the announcement to the workers for them to calm down. So it is like now this they agreed with MD himself to a certain time. He has accepted the offer to go, and for that matter, what is our beef? Because the person involved has agreed them, and they are now arranging the package for him to sign and then go. So
all right. I just want to understand what exactly or why exactly the union, is unhappy that he's been made to go.
Well, you know, Seth Edubah is our own, and for that matter, and then for 1.5 years, close to 2 years now, he's joined us with the Coca-Cola, our head of students. I think the workers have fallen in love with him in the style of his working, and then the Coca-Cola, we were down at some point in time, and then he came and has now rejuvenated everything, and then everything's moving on smoothly. And then it's like, so we don't know the reason why he was terminated, but so that is why we are all unhappy, because we are working with him right.
This is just a developing story, and I'm sure we'll get you more updates as to how this unfolds. So our headline story now: the National Insurance Commission, NIC, has justified the implementation of the new motor insurance database policy. The NIC told Joy Business the implementation began on January 1, 2020 and is aimed at curbing the menace of vehicles with fake motor insurance stickers plying the roads. Commissioner of Insurance Justice Siaufori has been speaking to Charles Aite in the following report.
We've been interacting with the Commissioner General for the NIC, Justice Siaufori, on what has necessitated this particular move and how best it could deal with the scourge of fake motor insurance in the country.
We realized that we had a lot of fake insurances on the market. The public couldn't tell which stickers were genuine. The police couldn't tell which stickers were genuine. So we needed to find a solution. We also realized that most insurance companies were also underpricing their policies, and when they do so and there's a claim, legitimate claims, they find it difficult to also pay claims.
To what extent will this initiative help improve the situation, especially when it comes to motor insurance? Justice Siaufori has been explaining to Joy Business.
So, statistically, we believe that about 40% of the vehicles on our roads are not insured. So, and motor insurance is the biggest line of business so far as general business or general insurance is concerned. So if we are able to actually work on this and do it well, we believe that it will result in a higher insurance penetration.
We've been interacting with the head of operations at the MTTD in the person of Dr. Samuel Sasu to help us understand how prepared the police service is ahead of this implementation.
What we are planning now is to make sure that the police officers or the police personnel in the MTTU are well briefed, are well educated about the concept, so that when we enforce, we'll be able to enforce professionally.
We're being told by the NIC that this particular motor insurance database will go a long way to also deal with the matter of undercutting and underpricing among several insurance companies in the country. I'm Charles Aite for Joy Business.
The Council for Technical Vocational Education and Training says it is finalizing documents to compel students from vocational and technical training institutions to undertake an internship program to prepare them for the job market. The policy, when approved, will give legal backing to all vocational and technical school students to embark on a year internship training program. There's more in the following report.
This is the first time Ghana is paying attention to apprenticeship in both the formal and informal sectors of the economy. This policy, according to stakeholders, will give some advantage to the physically challenged to benefit from some level of skills training to prepare them for the entrepreneurship venture. Speaking to Joy Business after an engagement between the Ministry of Education and some technical schools, consultant for the policy, Dr. Charles Tay Amwate, noted that this will curb the unavailability of non-skilled working force in the country.
This has been a big issue. Employers are complaining that the reason they are unable to employ many of our youth, even from the universities, is because they don't seem to have the skills they need for the workplace, which then means that the training we offer our students in the schools and doesn't appear to be very relevant in many cases for the job market. And so we are coming up with this policy that will make apprenticeship a requirement for all students, especially those within the technical and vocational education, so that as part of their training within the schools, we still make provision for them to go to industry and acquire skills that they need for the job market.
The workshop is also aimed at briefing stakeholders on the progress of work. According to the Executive Director of the Council of Technical and Vocational Education and Training, Fred Chea Samoa, government is committed to getting the policy ready before the end of year.
Realize that this has gone to a record time. This is not the one that we talked about and we leave it behind. Over 6 months, we have done the various processes, the validation processes, sticking to timelines, and now we have a final draft that is being reviewed by a CODVET board. We're expecting that by March, when the board sits and review the final draft, it will be forwarded to the ministry and onward forward to cabinet for review and approval. So definitely we are in good shape, and we're expecting that hopefully it should be finalized and approved by CODVET by close of year.
The Ghana Industrial Apprenticeship Policy will be implemented by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with industrial sector players. Ibn Sabuti's report for Joy Business.
In other news tonight, local players in the timber industry are calling for a review of the policy on export volumes to save the ailing industry. Details in a compilation of the business news summaries.
Some players in the local wood industry have called on the government to review the volume of timber export to save the ailing local wood industry at the back of the lack of access by domestic lumber traders to legally sourced timber. This development, according to traders at the Sokuban Wood Village in Kumasi, has put many lumber and wood workers out of business, while the price of legally sourced timber continues to rise due to increases in demand resulting from its market scarcity.
Thanks so much for watching. After 8 p.m, I'm back with more business news.